Hey y'all. How you doing? How you doing? Good. Thank you. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody had a good week. I hope exams are going well. Yep. It's December. What's the day? The 10th? Y'all should be finished by now, shouldn't it? Or coming up to being finished. I know that's a good thing. Y'all take a break for real. I'm gonna be on here just to keep you abreast of dosage calc because it doesn't go away. And after you pass your first semester, I know my teachers, they put dosage calc on every test. So those were 4 or 5 questions beside my name that I knew I got right. So, I know we got new students. I've been seeing all these acceptance letters and I'm so excited. Yay. So I'll be on here, but y'all take a break for real. People are like, well, what do I need to do for next semester? You need to take a break. You need to rest your mind. You need to refill your cup. But like I said, I'll still be here. Hey, what are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? I am taking requests. GTT. Per dose. Per dose. GTT and per dose. Okay. We can do that. We can do some GTTs and per dose. I have my final exam tomorrow. Whoa. How you feeling about it? Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can hear myself on Facebook. Sliding through. Hey, Glenda. How you doing, lady? Glenda. Holla, nervous. I'm good, thank you. I still got on church clothes. I've been running. I've been a running mama. How to determine what the question is asking if you don't specifically say. Like, with the drop factors and the hold on, I'm trying to see, can I hear myself? With the drop factors and like IV flow rate, if it says pump, it's going to be ml per hour. If it's a drop factor in the question, and it'll tell you how much volume over time, and then they say with a drop factor of, it's going to be drops per minute. So that's how you figure those out. This one's paused. Okay. Let me hook it up. So we're going to do some drops, factors, and what else we did say? The per dose. And anybody else? She said she's nervous for her test, but that's okay. We can be nervous. We just can't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We know things, okay? It's okay to be nervous. That is normal. But don't be scared. All right, let's see. Numbers and words. But you say them numbers and words have an impact on your future. I get it. Let me find what we're going to study first. She said GTT. Safe dose. Okay. Oxygenation. Whoa. Wait a minute now. Wrong place. Oh, we go over dosage calc here. That is my baby. I stay in my lane and I go my speed. So, yep. Dosage calculations. Those weight-based. Okay. Okay, we can do weight-based. You know, those are my favorites. Mm. All right, here we go. I passed. Yes, Juicy. Come on now. I love to see it. I love to see it. Congratulations. Y'all, I really just be feeling so full when y'all be putting me comments and refer me and come back and reporting that you passed. Like, it really excites me that y'all are getting this. Like, oh, okay. So let's see here. Order D5W. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'll miss some stuff on the side now. Trying to look. Okay. I'm in med surge 1 and I'm struggling with applying everything for the tests. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. And after we do some math, we can talk about that. The last thing that I said, I don't remember. I think I was talking about the drops per minute. If you have a drop factor in the question, that's how you know like it's going to be in the format looking for drops per minute. If it says pump, it's going to be ml over hour. Okay, safe dose and some conversions and drip rate. Yes. Okay, then we got a Victory shout out. Yes. I like how you start off with conversions and then build from that. Ma'am, we can do some conversions. I'll throw that in too. This was just like I said, everybody's in finals and I'm like, what do y'all need? I hope to have like, I'm not coming for you. You know I love you, Glenda. I hope to have like focus nights. Like one night do like safe dose, like all of safe dose. One night do like all of IV flow rate and drip rate. You know, just come thinking about some different things. Y'all let me know for real. Like, okay, we're taking a break because y'all are taking a break. You will take a break. You will enjoy Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. And you're going to come back fresh. So, hey, take a break. But in the meantime, let me know what the next semester we need to look like because this has almost been a year for me, you guys, and I really appreciate it. I'm over 5,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. Okay, anywho, so we are All right. D5W, 500 mLs to infuse over 12 hours. The drop factor of your tubing is 15 drops per ml. How many drops per minute would you infuse? Okay, so we know that our goal is drops on the top and minutes on the bottom. Okay, so we have our rates. Well, our volume of 500 mLs to go over 12 hours. And we have a drop factor of 15 drops per ml. So this is what we are looking for. So when I do dimensional analysis, I like to start with what it is that I'm looking for. If it's asking me for world peace, I'm starting with it on the top, okay? So we're looking for drops on the top and minutes on the bottom. So 15 drops over ml, okay? What's on the bottom automatically is going to be thrown to the top if you do this method because you know it's not part of your goal and it needs to be crossed out. So what do we have? mLs, so 500 mLs over 12 hours. Milliliters are gone. And now we have drops on the top and hours on the bottom, but we need minutes on the bottom, right? So therefore we need a conversion. So 1 hour over 60 minutes. Hour is gone. And now we can multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and then divide. How many of you know the calculator trick? Type yes if you do, no if you don't. I'm going to do the calculator trick to solve, and then I'm going to tell you if you say no. 15, 100. Nope, yes, nope. Okay, all right. So I got some yeses and I got some nosies. So, okay, I'm gonna show you. So 10.41 is what we got. We know you can't give 0.41 of a drop. So we got to either round to the 10. If it's 0.4 or below, you stay right there. If it's 0.5 and above, you're going to round up to the next whole number. So this is going to be 10 drops per minute. So kudos if you got that. All right, so the calculator trip. So we know that once you finish crossing everything out, that you multiply across the top and multiply across the bottom and then divide. And then a lot of people like to write it out on their paper. So you multiply across the top, you got 50 billion plus one numbers with all the zeros in there, you write it down. And then you do on the bottom as well. So then when you go back to your calculator, oops, I forgot a zero. And now my answer is way off. So you set the problem up, you've identified the elements, you know how to solve it, but you still get the problem wrong because you put it in the calculator wrong. My motto is the less steps you take, the less mistakes you make. So in the calculator trick, this is what you do. So you see how you multiply all of the values across the top? So I'm gonna put it in my calculator. 15 times 500 times 1. When I get to 1, I'm not gonna hit equals. I'm gonna hit divide. Now everything on the bottom is gonna be followed by divide. So 1, divide, 12, divide, 60. And now I'm at the bottom and I'm at the end, so I can press equal and then I get my answer. So you do not have to stop and clear out your calculator, write down 50 million numbers, put 50 million numbers back in your calculator, and you got the right answer, okay? That helps to eliminate some of the mistakes that you can make. You know, I wouldn't say careless, but you know, you're human. The error is human. So you can get all of your points because we need all of our points, okay? All right. Why don't you convert the 12 hours to minutes to alleviate all those steps? Hey, Heather. So with dimensional analysis, the name of the game is to cross out your units. A lot of people like to convert before they use dimensional analysis, which is okay too. But I just go ahead and use what I'm given. And then that way I can see my units, what needs to cross out, what doesn't need to cross out. And I'm sure to not leave anything out, if that makes any sense. So just like with weight, people want to see, oh, I see kilograms. I want to go ahead and change the pounds. That's another step that you have to take. Then that's decimals that you have to consider and take into consideration as well. Everybody has different rules for how many decimals they have behind kilograms. So once it's in the dimensional analysis problem, the dimensional analysis math is going to take care of it for you. So as long as everything that's on the top crosses out with what's on the bottom except for your goal, then you're good. Yeah, okay. All right, so y'all understood the calculator trick? I'm going to keep on explaining it so that y'all get it, okay? All right. What if it has the nurse should infuse it for 30 minutes and 100 mLs per hour? Which one do we use? Okay, Claudia. It should only tell you like one time, because the goal for IV infusion is how much volume over time. So you can't have 2 times. You can only have 1 time, okay? And then if it's given to you in minutes, then it's going to, automatically be over minutes. You wouldn't have to convert it, if that makes sense. So if you have two times, then you need to say, hey, teacher, you need to look at this. All right. So let's see here. All right. So here we go. Another. Okay. Infuse lactated ringers, 125 mLs over hour. Gravity flow using tubing calibrated at 15 drops per ml, and calculate the flow rate in drops per minute. Okay, so we want drops per minute, which is our goal. Does it help y'all to see these elements written out like this? Like, I know somebody was saying that they kind of have problems picking out what to use in the problems. Does that help? All right. Okay, so our rate is going to be 125 mLs over hour. And our drop factor is that. And we're looking for drops on the top and minutes on the bottom. So let's see, 15 drops over ml. Okay, 125 milliliters over 1 hour times 1 hour over 60 minutes. So we got mLs on the top and on the bottom crossed out. Hour on the top, on the bottom, crossed out. Now we're left with what our goal is. So calculator trick, here we go. So we'll enter 15 multiplied by 125 times 1 divide 1 divide 1 divide 60. And that's going to be 31. It's 31.25, but if it's 0.25, you know that we're going to stay right there at 31, okay? Cool. Y'all are getting it. Look at y'all. Okay, so what else did we say? Safe dosage? I got 31 drops per minute. That's what's up, because you got the right answer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Let me see here. Okay, it's some new faces in here. If you're new tonight, hey, I'm Carlina, Nursey at Blessed RN. I'm glad you're here with me. I break down nursing dosage calculations, okay? Let's look. All right, so let's do some safe dose. Here we go. Your assigned patient is an infant who weighs 12 pounds. He is to receive ampicillin oral suspension, 125 milligrams every 6 hours. The label indicates that children weighing less than 20 pounds should receive 100 milligrams per kilogram per day in equally divided doses at 6-hour intervals. What is the maximum safe dose to be given at every 6 hours? And is the ordered dose safe? Okay, so I don't know what it is about safe dose that gets people caught up, but let's look at it, okay? So this is what is ordered by the provider, okay? Y'all don't touch that. Leave that alone. We know that 125 milligrams is one dose that you are to give every 6 hours. If you divide 24 hours by 6, you know that that's going to be 4 doses. So one dose equals 125 milligrams, and there are 4 doses to be given in a day, okay? So the child weighs 12 pounds, and because he is less than 20, they are going off. Okay, and because they are less than 20 pounds, they are to receive this much, and then it has to be divided into 4 doses. So how much is the maximum that you can give every 1 hour? So, every 6 hours. So it's only for one dose, not the whole 24 hours. You have to really look at these problems and look at the wording and see what it is that they're asking, okay? All right, so we're going to take our safe dose range. That is going to be what you police the order by. So you have to be a detective, and you have to see if what the doctor has given you is okay, because your name and license is going to be on that MAR, okay? So we'll take 100 mgs per kg per day, all right? Our patient's weight is 12 pounds. We need kilograms, right? So if I got kilograms on the bottom, I know I'm going to need kilograms at the top. So 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. And then we can put our weight. So pounds is now going to, okay, so look, that's milligrams per day. We know that it says it has to be 6 divided doses. So we determined that in one day, that is 4 doses. So in one day, you have 4 equal doses. So now day is gone, and this is going to give you how much you can give at one dose. So we'll do our calculator trick. 100 times 12 times 1 divided by all those ones at the bottom, divided by 2, divided by 4. So in one dosage setting, in one dose, you can give this many milligrams, okay? So I'm gonna do it again because like I be kind of freaked out and like, okay, did I press the right button, you know? And so I'll do it again. 100 times 12 divided by 2.2 divided by 4. Yep, I got the same thing twice. So this is how many milligrams they can receive in one dose. So then we'll go back to what the doctor told you. They want to give 125 milligrams at one dose. So is this safe? That's the maximum that they can give. So it's safe to say. How did you get? Okay, hold on. We got questions. Fungus said, why is there math on TikTok? Because it's math in nursing school. Welcome. Classes in session. All right. Thank you for the heart, Keisha Kyoto. I hope I said that right. Okay. All right. So that's how we do that. How do you do the 4 doses again? Okay. So you see how it says that it is to be given in equally divided doses, 6 hours. So if you take 24 hours divided by 6 hours, that's going to give you 4 doses. So just like if it said every 8 hours, it would be 24 divided by 8, which would be 3 doses. And like if it said every 12 hours, 2 doses. Does that make sense now? All right. Okay, let's find some more safe dosage. All right. I already see a typo. My bad. A child weighs 15 kgs. Then they've been ordered to receive drug R 300 milligrams IM twice a day. Drug R is available as 500 milligrams per 2.5 mLs. The recommended safe dose range is 15 to 20 milligrams per kilogram per 24 hours. What is the recommended daily dose range? Is it safe? And if so, how many mLs? How many mLs will the nurse administer? I'm trying to look up at the screen. Aisha, you can go to my YouTube and the replay will be there. It's a blessed RN, the same handle there, okay? And then I got some more videos as well you can check out. I can't see a problem with what you're writing. Okay, can you see it now? And can we do some reconstitutions? We surely can, because they be having folks in a chokehold too. But you just concentrate on the concentration for those, okay? All right, so this is what's been ordered. So we'll leave that alone. Our patient weight is this, and then this is what's available. So our safe dose range is this. So when we have a range, that means that there are 2 numbers, okay? A range means 2 numbers. You got a lower limit and you got an upper limit. The lowest limit is how much they can take. That's the least amount they can take for it to be therapeutic and work in the blood, okay? And then the upper limit is, that's it, no more, or unless it's toxic, okay? So in those 2 numbers, when you get the lower limit and the upper limit, if it's at or in between those 2 numbers, that is the green zone. Anything else is the red zone and is not safe. Okay? All right, so let's look. 15 milligrams per kg per day. Okay, we have 15 kilograms is our patient's weight. And it is asking what is the recommended daily dose range. Okay, so this one is already going to be milligrams per day. So all you have to do is multiply 15 times 15, and that's going to be 225 milligrams per day. That is your lower limit. The upper limit is going to be this number right here. We're going to do it the same exact way. So 20 milligrams per kilogram per day. And then our patient's weight is 15 kgs. We don't have to add a conversion because it's already that. And 20 times 15 is going to be 300 milligrams per day. All right. So these are our two numbers that we want our ordered dose to fall into. Now look here. This is the dose from the doctor. This is 300 milligrams for one dose 2 times a day. So we need to figure out, is this dose safe? Now remember, this is just for one dose, and they want 2 doses in a whole day. These are telling you how much they can have in the entire day. So if it's just 300 milligrams for one dose, do you think this is safe? Let me know. My YouTube is A Blessed RN, just like my name here. Rain said nope. Keisha said no. Claudia said no. Mortran said nope, 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 nope. I love it. Okay, yes, exactly. It is not safe. So you're going to go to doctor such and such and say, hey, either you ordered this, and that's like double the dose of what is the safe recommended, okay? All right. Glenda, don't do that. What are you doing that for? If it's not in between those two amounts. So you would look at the problem, you're like, oh, it's just 300 milligrams. Yeah, 300 milligrams is the most they can have, but you got to pay attention to right here. It's in the details. So when you look at these problems, you gotta see what it's telling you. Don't add to it, don't take away, all right? Can you divide 225 by 2 doses for safety? You could. That'll tell you how much is in one dose. But when we were answering the question, it just asked for the daily dose. So that's all I solved it for. So just like we did the other problem when we had 1 day and 2 doses, you can add that on, and then you'll see that day will cross out, and you'll have milligram overdose. Over the dose. What is the name? This is dimensional analysis. You're welcome. How can I distinguish if I'm looking for milligram over dose or milligram over day? Isn't the wording in the problem? So just like when we identified the goal for drops per minute earlier, it tells you what is the recommended daily dose range. You call it tic-tac-toe method. Okay, shoot. Tic-tac-toe, Joe, Schmo, it's all the same. As long as you cross it out and you get the answer, we good. All right, and then okay. This tells you that it's per day, right? And so then that'll tell you that it's daily. So if you were to find, I don't remember which one I did because I had skipped a couple of slides, but on the other slide it said how many milligrams in one dose. So it'll say what it's looking for in the problem. You said I'm doing the Lord's work. Yes, I try to bless others like God has blessed me because I love dosage calculations. I was a pharmacy technician before I was an LPN, before I was an RN, before I was a BSN. So I love this. I love it. And I love helping nursing students. This is my way of giving back. I also do private and group tutoring. So, yup, this is what I do, baby. All right, so we are looking for reconstitution problems too. So let's do some reconstitution. All right. Anybody got any questions so far? Please send notification. Well, fire medic. If you like and follow, it'll give you a notification on when I do my lives. I also make them events. So if you register, of course it's free. For the event, it'll show up when I come on. Yep. That's how you do that, sir. Here we go. I hope you're sir. I think that's what your picture is. I can't see. You're welcome. All right, so order 250 milligrams available. The bottle says add 9.5 mLs of water to yield to a vial to yield 0.5 grams per ml. How many milliliters should the nurse give? Okay, so when you do reconstitution problems, okay, listen to me good. You only want to concentrate on the concentration. How many deuterdutes per ml, per liter, per whatever. So you want to do the whole pieces, which is whether it's milliequivalents, units, grams, milligrams, milliosmoles, whatever, per volume. That is what the concentration will be. Don't look at this part right here. It doesn't matter. The only way that matters is when you're a nurse on the floor, you're reconstituting a medicine. Reconstitution only means that you're turning a powder back into a liquid so that you can give to the patient, okay? So that doesn't matter right now. We just want to know the final concentration. That is it. That is the only thing that you are going to be looking for. Everything else is fluff, and it is going to distract you. It is going to confuse you. It is going to vex you. Okay? Concentrate on the concentration. Hear my voice when you take your test. Concentrate on the concentration. Okay? All right. I'm done. All right. So we have this. And we are looking for, our goal is going to be milliliters, okay? So if we are looking for milliliters, I like to start with milliliters. So ml over 0.5 grams. And then we need milligrams because that's what our order is in, right? So we'll automatically have to put grams on the top, milligrams on the bottom. 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. Grams cross out now, and then we have 250 milligrams in our order. I'll put it over 1 so it won't be blank at the bottom, and we know that that number goes on the top. So now we can do our calculator trick. And what's that? 250 divided by 0.5 divided by 1,000. Oh, I messed up. 250 divided by 0.5. Alrighty, and so you get 0.5 mLs, okay? Easy enough. Easy enough. What does this say? Okay, same thing, Zovrex. 200 milligrams available of vial Zovrex powder. Add 10 milliliters of sterile water to yield 50 milligrams per 0.5 mLs. What is the order? This is your order. What is available? That's your concentration. And then how many mLs are we going to administer? So we are looking for mLs. We're going to start with mLs. 0.5 milliliters over 50 milligrams. Then we have 200 milligrams in our order. Mg's cross out. And that's going to leave us with mLs. 0.5 times 200 divided by 50 is going to be 2 milliliters. Good stuff. I see y'all solving this in the comments. That's what's up. That is what's up. Okay. So let's do this one. 75 mgs of drug Z is to be added to 1 liter of lactated Ringer's IV solution. Available is 1,000 milligrams of drug Z in a vial, which, when reconstituted, yields a concentration of 400 milligrams per 3 mLs. Drug Z will be added to the IV. So we are looking for mLs, okay? All right. So this is the concentration. You see, it's a lot of numbers floating around here. We got to add it to 1 liter of fluid. Okay, so this is just telling us that we're going to get an IV. We need to reconstitute some medicine, like you see people be talking about dosing and how you have to shake it up and you add it to the IV fluid. This is exactly what we're doing. We're taking a powder and making it into a liquid and adding it to the IV fluid so they can get it via IV. So we want 75 milligrams of that medicine, which is available in blah 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 blah. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We know that when we shake it up and it's liquid again, this is what's going to be in that bottle. So we're looking for mLs, 3 over 400 mg. We have 75 milligrams that we want to add to our IV fluid. Milligrams are gone, and we're left with mLs. So 3 times 75 divided by 400 is going to be 0.56 or 0.6 mLs if you round it to the nearest 10. Okay, making sense? Makes dollars make sense. Cool. What kind of nursing specialties are you guys looking into going into? That's always interesting to see. Oncology, burns, ICU. Okay, then. Psych. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm a tech in neurotrauma. Okay, trauma and ICU. That's what's up. And ain't nobody gonna say med-surg. That's okay. I want to move around and get my feet wet in different things. Okay, that's cool too. Yeah, Sky, you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna laugh off my pain, but y'all ain't have to do my specialty like that because med-surg is a specialty. But hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. This is just, I currently work in med-surg now as a PCT. Okay, I don't know because I worked a lot of specialties. Okay. Well, I mean, just notice you don't have to stay in one place. You know, some people have like this job loyalty type of thing and they just want to stay in one place when they get there. You can move around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your whole career. All right, so a lidocaine drip is infusing at 30 mLs per hour. The drug is mixed in 20 grams and 500 mLs of D5W. How many milligrams per minute is the patient receiving? Med-surg is for God's greatest shoulder. Okay, well, I guess I answered that call. Hoorah. So our goal is milligrams per minute, okay? So mgs over min. So that is what we're looking for, okay? The question not showing. Oh, my bad. Can you see it now? There we go. Y'all. Okay, there you go. There it is. All right. Y'all be keeping me in check, I swear. Wait a minute. I'm like, okay. All right, so lidocaine drip is infusing at 30 mLs per hour. Drugs is mixed in 2 grams. You still can't see it? Okay. All right. So the drug is mixed in 2 grams and 500 mLs of D5W. How many milligrams per minute is the patient receiving? So we are finding milligrams per minute. That's our goal. So it says we got a medicine. It's already going in the IV at 30 mLs per hour. And the concentration of that drug is 2 grams and 500 mLs of D5W. This is just the type of diluent, okay? So don't even like look at that stuff either. You're like, D5W, lactated ringer, half normal saline. You see like all those numbers. No. Concentration, how many dots per ml, per liter, per whatever, okay? That's what we got. So we're looking for mgs over minutes. So we don't see any mgs in here. We got grams over milliliters, right? And milliliters over hours. So if you don't have it, you can make it. Like I said, if I'm looking for it, that's what I'm starting with, okay? So mgs on the top, grams on the bottom. So there are 1,000 milligrams in a gram. Then I can put my 2 grams over 500 mLs. Grams are gone. Okay. Now I got milliliters on the bottom, so I need my milliliters on the top. I'll use 30 mLs over an hour. So milliliters are now gone. And then what are we looking for? Milligrams over minutes. So I got an hour at the bottom. I need an hour at the top. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. Hour is now gone, and we are left with our goal. Okay. 1,000 times 2 times 30 times 1 divided by 500 divided by 60. And that is going to be 2 milligrams per minute. Okay? Y'all got that? Do I need to rework this problem, or do I need to explain anything further? Yes. Okay. We can go back. My phone is jumping. What am I missing? Okay. We work. That's a lot. Thank you. The entire top is multiplied and the entire bottom is divided. Yes, if you're doing the calculator trick. Sorry. All right. So might just like to the right. Yep, you got it. Little large left. You could do that too. You can convert before, but like I said, I don't like converting. I don't like doing anything except for what the problem has given me. So when you get to messing around with stuff, you tend to make mistakes. The less steps you take, the more mistakes you make. Wait a minute, that came out. The less steps you take, the less mistakes you make. My bad. So let's look at how we did this again. So the question was asking us for milligrams over minutes, right? The IV is already infusing and going into the patient. So it is going at 30 mLs per hour. So I wrote the rate right here. So that's your rate. And then this is your medicine, okay? So we are looking for this to be at the top and this to be on the bottom. Everything else has to cross out. Yes, ma'am. I'll go over the calculator trick again. So if I can talk right. So our goal is milligrams over minutes. But you see, when we first started out, this right here is in grams. We need milligrams because that's what we're looking for. So if you don't see what it is that you're looking for, you can go ahead and start with a conversion. This is the way Nurse C does dimensional analysis because like I said, if I'm looking for it, I ain't got to go find it. It's right there, okay? So milligram per gram. There is per 1 gram, there is 1,000 milligrams, okay? So now I can use this right here because I got to cross my grams on the top and the bottom. So they're gone now. And you see we have milliliters on the bottom. So now I can put my 30 milliliters per hour on the bottom. And milliliters are now crossed out. And because we need minutes to be at the bottom and we have hours at the bottom, I'm going to do one last conversion and I'll put 1 hour is 60 minutes so that my hour is on the top and the bottom, minutes is on the is left, and then milligrams is on the top. So when you put this in the calculator, we are going to input all of the numbers on the top. So multiply them. So 1,000 times 2 times 30 times 1. Then hit divide. And then everything on the bottom, you hit divide afterwards. So 1, divide 500, divide 1, divide 60. equals, and then you got 2. So that's how you do the calculator trick without having to write down the values and worry about not putting them back in the calculator and getting the wrong answer. Okie dokie. Let's see what else I got. What other problems did you request? I know I got weight based. That's what I'm going to next, but I can't remember what else you said. And I think I got some other comments. We need to do another one like this. Glenda, I don't know which one that was. Oh, okay. Can you elaborate? Okay, and then thank you, Dakota. I appreciate your compliment, and you're welcome. I do lives on Sunday nights and Wednesday. Oh, I ain't gonna be here Wednesday night, y'all. I'm sorry, I got scheduled. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I will be back Sunday. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I do. And like I said, I also do private tutoring. If these aren't enough for you, and you and your homegirls, your homeboys, whoever want to get together and do group tutoring as well, I do that as well. So do we round our kilograms to the 10th place? You round to whatever ATI, HESI, NCLEX, your teacher, my teacher, whoever's teacher tells you to, okay? So whatever it says on the question, that's what you round to. So however your rounding rules are at your institution. Alrighty, so we are looking for, doctor orders drug X 500 milligrams to infuse at 5 milligrams per kilogram per hour, okay? So this is what it's going in at. And the patient weighs 118 pounds, and we are supplied with 500 milligrams in a 100 ml bag. How many mLs per hour will you administer? So our goal is to find mLs per hour. So our patients, PPP, patient prescription product. That's what I go by. Because a lot of people are like, well, how do you know what to get out the problem? PPP, patient, the patient's weight, the prescription, what's ordered, and the product, the medicine. So our patient weighs 118 pounds. Our order is 5 milligrams per kilogram per hour. And then our medicine comes in a 500 milligram, 100 ml bag. So if we're looking for mLs, I'm going to start with mLs. So that's 100 milliliters over 500 milligrams. Gone and crossed out, okay? Now we got milligrams on the bottom, so we need to put milligrams at the top. So that'll be right here. So 5 milligrams per kg per hour. Milligrams are crossed out, and we use that. Now we got our patient's weight. It's in pounds. We have kilograms at the bottom, so therefore we need kilograms at the top, and we need a conversion. So 1 kilogram is going to be 2.2 pounds. Gone. Okay. Now we got pounds at the bottom. We can put our pounds at the top. 118 over 1. Pounds are gone. And then, is that it? Because, yep, we got milliliter per hour. Yep. So I'm going to change this multiply to an equals and see what we got. 100 times 5 times 118 divide 500. Divide 2.2. What y'all got? I got 53.63. If we rounded this to the nearest tenth, that'll be 53.6. If we rounded this to the nearest whole number, that is going to be 54 mLs per hour. Alrighty. Did you say patient prescription product? I did. PPP question. So patient prescription PPE, not personal protective equipment. That's gloves and masks and such. PPP, like the little loan that they were given during COVID. But I mean, that's how I remember it. But yes, patient prescription product. So the patient's weight, the prescription, and the product. So the prescription is your doctor's order, and the product is the medicine, the concentration of it. So I did 53.6 round to the whole number per your school. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, however it's telling you, because sometimes it's included, sometimes your institution has already given you standing rounding rules or whatever. You do whatever it is to make you get that question right, because you worked hard, you saw the elements, you set it up, you multiplied, you used your calculator trick so that you got the right numbers. So I would hate for you to get the question wrong if you round it wrong, okay? So yes, a lot of times my school will tell us to round. Okay, can I tell you more about the zeros? What you mean about the zeros? What did I say about zeros? If the question doesn't specify, is there a certain place we need to know to round to? Now, most of the Alaris pumps that I have seen, especially like with heparin, you could do like heparin to the tenths place when you're setting it up. But usually the whole number, I would say. But like I said, if it's telling you to do so, you know, or I don't know what you guys do in school. I just asked before the decimal and after. Oh, okay. So zero. So you want to have a leading zero before the decimal, but no trailing zero. So if you have 5.20, don't put this zero on there. It'll just be 5.2. Because they take off for trailing zeros, because it can look, it can be misconstrued, and you can get a med error. You know, because they were like, well, is that 520 or is that 5.2? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it said usually drops go to a whole number. Yep, you're right. That's how they usually do it. This is cool. Y'all want to do this one? Let's do this one. Thank you, JM7668. I appreciate that. You're welcome. All right. What time is it? 8:26. All right, we'll do a couple more. Then I got to go put my Christmas tree up. I'm so late. So a 13 kilogram child is ordered medication for 2.5 milligrams per kilogram per day with 3 doses per day. How many milligrams would you administer per dose? Can I do IV flow rate and infusion time? I sure can, Calia K. Righty. So we are looking for, whoa, what happened there? Okie dokie, hokey pokey. All right, let's see. Go. Milligram per dose. So we got 13 kilograms in the child, 2.5 milligram per kilogram per day. And then in 1 day, there are 3 doses. So we got all of our elements to the side, fried, dilated to the side, okay? So if we're looking for milligrams, I'm going to start with my milligrams. So that's 2.5 mg per kilogram per day. So now we can get rid of our kilograms. It's already converted for us, so it crosses out. And now we need milligram per day, per dose. We have milligram on the top and day on the bottom. So day has got to go. So day is on the bottom. I will put it on the top. And in 1 day, there are 3 doses to be given. So now we have milligram per dose. So we can do 2.5 times 13. Divide, is that right? 2.5 times 13. Okay. Divided by 3. So it's going to be 10.83. So 10.8 milligrams per dose. Yep. Sounds good to me. So you see, you can solve any problem that they ask you with dimensional analysis, you know? As long as you got what you're looking for, where you're going to, then hey. You want to do this one? Let's see. Recommended pediatric IV dose. Furosemide is 1 milligram per kilogram, not to exceed 6 milligrams per kilogram. And they weigh that. And then... Okay, so we can do this one. So... what is furosemide? Somebody let me know. Let's do some pharmacology, because furosemide is a very important drug. I've seen this a lot as a nephrology nurse, and even now on the med-surg floor. So let's talk about furosemide. Question: in peds, do you have to round to the nearest hundreds? Yeah, they usually do. Because like they have to round like specifically down to like the nearest hundreds because it's in peds. You solve the problem so easily and understandable. Thank you. I be trying to make it easy and understandable for y'all because I need you. I've been in the game 13 years and we are heavily understaffed and nurses are important and loved. So despite all this stuff that you see on here, nurses are good, okay? And we need y'all. We need the students and we need everybody to come together and take care of these folks. All right, so Lasix is a diuretic. Okay, is it potassium holding or potassium sparing? Yep, it's a loop diuretic. Okay. Come on now, y'all. All right, so we're looking for mLs. That's our goal. We need to find out. This one's written kind of funny because it gives you a recommended dose. So it'll tell you, let's just do the max. So 6 milligrams per kilogram. The patient is 55 pounds. So we'll need 1 kilogram and 2.2. Then we can do 55 pounds. And that'll tell us how many milligrams to give. Okay? All right. Loop diuretic. Okay, it causes the body. Okay, so our patients need to be monitored for potassium. So what is the normal potassium levels? See, y'all getting me in the med search, and I don't like that. You're trying to take me out my math zone. But no, I'm just kidding. You got to know your drugs and what's going on in the body. So we giving 150 milligrams of Lasix. That's a lot, but whatever. 3.5 to 5. Yes. I'm trying to take notes. I'm sorry, Margarita. All right, so if it's available in 20 milligrams per 2 mLs, we're looking for milliliters, 150 mgs over 1. 2 times 150 divided by 220, it's going to be 15 mLs. So, yep, 3.5 to 5. And what else can I ask you about potassium? Okay, if you are, true or false, if you are given potassium IV, should you push, okay, you should push this drug rapidly. True or false? True or false? Miss Glenda, you are right. You will never, ever, ever push potassium. But if you were pushing Lasix, would you give it rapidly or slowly? Right, false. So neither one of those you never push potassium because too much potassium is too tall T waves. That's how I remember that. Too much potassium, tall T waves. So yes, that's what happens when you push potassium. You're gonna push your patient to see Jesus. But yes, when you give IV Lasix, it is important not to push that fast. You better, however many mgs per minute, you better sit there and get your whole patient's life history, medical history about their grandchildren, their dogs, whoever. Because if you push Lasix too fast, you can cause that patient to have ototoxicity. So they're gonna be like, what you said? And you're like, oh my gosh, I caused my patient to go deaf. So yes, that is a fun fact about Lasix. Don't push it fast because it can be ototoxic. It can be toxic to the kidneys, so that's nephrotoxicity, and then it could be toxic to the ears. Fun fact. All right, so let's see. Drug T is 22 milligrams per kilo. Hold on, somebody asked me could I do something else, and I think I just overlooked it. I kind of got stuck on these. Let's see here. Somebody IV fluoride infusion time. Okay, cause yeah, we'll do that. Yep. See, I knew you need to be a nurse educator. I'm going back, Miss Glenda. I'm going to go back for either my master's in education or my doctorate. But with a 2-year-old, I just cannot. I absolutely cannot right now. Nope. I'm up here just trying to stay alive. So let's see. IV infusion time. Okay. So here we go. Did you know if you push IV steroids too quick, you can make the genitals burn? Yep. All right, so IV stuff. At the change of shift, you notice 200 mLs left to continue the IV bag. The IV is infusing at 80 mLs per hour. How much longer will the IV run? Express your answers in hours and minutes, okay? So we have 200 mLs left, and it's going at 80 mLs per hour. Our goal is to find time, which is going to be hours, okay? Excuse me. So, if we're looking for hours, I'm starting with hours, right? So, you got your hours over 80 mLs. mLs is at the bottom. We need mLs at the top to cross out. That's gone. 200 divided by 80 is going to be 2.5. I don't like how I wrote my equal sign. I'm sorry. 2.5 hours. So we need to express it in hours and minutes. So check this out. Check out my melody. This side is hours. This side is going to be minutes. In order to find out how many minutes, you take everything behind the decimal and you multiply it by 60. So 0.5 times 60 is going to be 30 minutes. So this IV is going to run 2 hours and 30 minutes longer before it starts beeping and getting on your nerves. Cool? Do I need to revisit any part of it? Do we have anybody who is starting next semester on here, or are we all kind of just in the trenches together? Can we do another one of these? Let's see. What is it? So this one's kind of like the same way. Just ain't got all the extra wording in it. Me in January. Congratulations. Okay, royalty. Yay. Okay, what type of program are y'all entering? LPN, RN, associate, bachelor, accelerated. What you getting into? Okay, so we need to know how long it will last. So we're looking for hours, okay? So we have 80 ml per hour IV going, 575 mLs in the bag. So we're looking for hours. We're going to put hours on top, milliliters on the bottom. 575 mLs over 1. And then that's gone. So we're left with hours. So 575 divided by 80. They love 80 milliliters, child, but okay. And then this is what we have right here, okay? So we'll take 0.18, multiply that by 60. And that's going to be 10.8 minutes. I round it to 11 minutes. So it'll be 7 hours and 11 minutes. Okay, I missed some comments. Let's see. I am taking my NCLEX on January the 6th. Go ahead, Maria Isabel Martinez de Lopez. Yes, I'm excited for you. You ready for it? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Okay, ABSN, MSN. Okay. Okay, MSN, LPN, RN. All right, you're bridging. Okay. January 2nd, farm starts. You got it. You got it. Okay, LVN to RN. Okay, third semester. That's what's up, y'all. I'm so excited for you guys. Y'all just keep holding on, okay? School will be a distant memory unless you like doing dosage calculations on TikTok with me. So I'm excited for you guys. So excited. Last semester, oh my goodness, don't get senioritis. I think we just did that one. This one's already done. Let's see. Okay, this one's got a GTT one. All right, let's see. A GTT. Doctor orders 500 ml bag of normal saline to be infused at 20 drops per minute. The drop factor is 10 drops per ml. You start the infusion at 5 o'clock in the morning. At what time will the infusion be complete? All right, so we got 500 mLs in our bag. We got 20 drops per minute is our rate. And our drop factor is 10 drops per ml. And then we want to know how many hours it's going to take, okay? So if we're looking for hours, what are we going to start with? Hours. We don't have hours, we have minutes. So put them anyway, okay? So we got 1 hour is 60 minutes. I put what I want. Put what I want. As long as it crosses out on the top and the bottom and I get my goal, I put what I want. All right, so now we have minutes at the bottom, and so we'll need minutes at the top. Look what that has, minutes in it. So we can flip-flop these, okay? A lot of people kind of get stuck on that too with dimensional analysis. As long as you flip-flop them, and you flip-flop, totally and completely, and don't try to just change the coefficients, you flip the units, the top can be the bottom and the bottom can be the top. It's the same, okay? So 20 drops on the bottom. Minutes is now gone. And then we need drops on the top. So we'll do 10 drops per ml. And now drops are gone. And we have milliliters on the bottom. We need milliliters at the top to cross out. And look what we have. 500 mLs. And we'll put it over 1. Milliliters is gone, and the only thing that is left is our goal, which is hours. So we'll multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and divide. So 10 times 500 divided by 60 divided by 20. And that is going to be 4.16 repeating. Okay. So now we got to find out what it is behind the decimal. How many minutes, okay? So 0.16666 times 60 is going to be, times 60 is going to be 9.6 minutes. Might as well say 10, and we'll round up to it. Okay, so 4 hours and 10 minutes. So if you start this at 5 o'clock, what time will it be completed? So I like to add my time like this. So this is going to be my hour side. This is going to be my minute side. So 4 hours, 10 minutes. So it's going to be that time. There we go. There we go. Do I need to revisit this problem? This one was a little bit different because we used the gravity drop set instead of having milliliters per hour. But it's the same thing as long as you take your units and you make sure that you cross them out on the top and the bottom and that you get to your goal. In this case, we were just looking for hours. Everything else crossed out except for hours. We took our hours and the minute portion, which is behind the decimal, multiplied it by 60, and that gave us the exact time and minutes, and we added that to our starting time, which was 5 o'clock in the morning. JM7668, you want me to go back over this one? Is that what you're saying? Alright. Trying to erase all of it. Erase. Y'all, I'm so excited for you. I hope that your passion for nursing isn't tainted by this cruel world. I don't speak a lot on like what's going on TikTok and posts and stuff that I see. But just remember why you getting into nursing. People need help, people need love, people need care. So y'all just stay true to that. It's profession, so you get paid, but people go on people, so I don't want them to like taint your fire, quench it, All right. How would you write the time on the fill the blank test? Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. All right. So it's 500 mLs in the bag, and it's going at 20 drops per minute, and the tubing has a drop factor of 10 drops per ml, and it's starting at this time, and we want to know the time. So our goal is going to be to find the time, which is going to be hours, okay? Oh, thank you, Dakota. That was so sweet of you to say. I try to be a light in this world and, like I said, a blessing to others because God has truly blessed me. Yeah. All right. So we got 500 mLs and then it's going at 20 drops per minute. And the tubing is 10 drops per ml, okay? So if we are looking for hours, we're going to start with hours. I don't have hours, but I'm going to start with it because I know a conversion. Because we have minutes right here, right? But I need hours. So 1 hour is 60 minutes, okay? So now I can then use this because I have minutes on the bottom and I need minutes at the top to cross out, all right? So I can flip-flop anything as long as I flip-flop the entire relationship, okay? So minutes are on the top and drops are on the bottom. Now I got drops right here, so I can go right here and put those on top and it'll cross out with what's on the bottom right here. And then I have milliliters left, and so I can use my 500 ml and I put it over 1 as a placeholder so that I can know that I need to multiply that part across the top. So milliliters is gone, okay? So we got hours left. Everything else has crossed out except for hours. So now I'm going to multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and divide. So 10 times 500, divide 60, divide 20, and then 1 and 1. So that's going to be 4.16666 repeat. So in order to find the exact time in hours and minutes, you're going to take what's behind the decimal and multiply it by 60. Okay, so that is going to be 9.6. And I just rounded it on to 10 minutes because it's over 0.5, okay? So it takes 4 hours and 10 minutes for this to continue. And so we need to figure out what time is 4 hours and 10 minutes after 0500. So when I add my time, I like to write it out like this. This is going to be the hour column. This is going to be the minute column. So 0, 4, and 10 minutes, okay? So that's this time that it will be completed. So Risa 33, to answer your question, I would write it as that time. Because you always want to use military time. Okay? Y'all got it? I think I might have time for one more. I keep wanting to do that one. I just did that one too. I don't know how all these are repeating. Okay. Let's do this one. Hey, it's okay. Okay, so no need to put AM or PM. Because in military time, like 1 o'clock in the morning is 0100, 1 o'clock in the afternoon is 1300. So you automatically know according to the 24-hour time clock. So no need to put AM or PM because they might mark it wrong and you did all that hard work to figure it out, and I would hate to see it happen. There remained 600 mLs of a drug delivered by IV at a pump setting of 75 milliliters an hour. How long will it take to finish this supply? Express your answer in hours and minutes. Okay, so 600 mLs and it's going at 75 milliliters. I don't like the way I wrote that. Let's back it up. Back it on up like a U-Haul truck. Move back. All right. So we are looking for time, which is going to be hours, okay? So I'll put my hours on top because that's what I'm looking for. Over 75 mLs. I got mLs on the bottom, so I need mLs on the top. I put over 1, mLs cross out. So we'll do 600 divided by 75, which is going to be 8 hours. So we don't even have minutes. It's just 8 whole hours. Yay. All right, y'all. So this is the time of the night that we do nurse chat. So those are my stats. I've been a nurse for 13 years. Started off as a pharmacy technician, then I went to LPN, then I did RN with my associates, and went to big BSN. So, how y'all feeling about this whole session? I know we just kind of went over different things, and I know y'all got tests coming up, so I guess y'all requested what's going to be on the test, but hopefully it made more sense, after we started and did a couple of them. Because dosage calc is not really difficult. It's just a little challenging when you don't know what you're looking for and how you go about finding it. So once you know, I think it's a go, Thank you. Thank you. Y'all are so kind. Don't make me cry tonight. Like, just don't. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. That's my goal, to help students. We need y'all. We need y'all. Despite what anybody says negative about nurses, we need y'all. And you always gonna have a job, and you always gonna have sick to take care of, and we need y'all. There is a shortage, so don't get discouraged. Oh, I can't find me a job. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're always going to have a job, okay? And y'all are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Big part. Hey. So y'all, I hope that y'all have a good week. I got a dosage calculation dimensional analysis workshop. It was supposed to be this weekend, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I had to push it back, and I'm very, very sorry about that. I let the people who did sign up know, and hopefully I will see them on January the 9th. I will be reposting more information about that, but basically it'll be a 2-hour Zoom and detailed study sheets and practice questions to go along with the Zoom and after. So if you enjoy these lives and you want a more detailed analysis of dimensional analysis, you should definitely join it. I do tutoring, like I said, private tutoring besides these lives. So if you want a more focused session, you can reach me on that. My email was listed earlier, and my tutoring website was listed earlier as well. If you want to go back and revisit some of these problems, they are on my YouTube channel, A Blessed RN. Y'all, I wish the best for y'all. I meant what I said too. Take a break. Take a break. You've worked hard this semester, and I'm really proud of y'all for persevering and getting through. And take a break. Please take a break. You need to refill yourself. You need to relax your mind. You need to spend time with your family, your kids, your husband, whoever, because nursing school is tough. It's tough on a lot of aspects of life. So when you get a break, take advantage of that break. I know we want to exceed and we're excited and we've got a goal, you know, you got things you're trying to do after you graduate, but please take some time to take care of yourself because you can't pour out of an empty cup. And I'm saying that just with all jokes aside, take a break. I will have fun decorating my tree, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really a tree decorating person. I like when it's up, but during the process is not my forte. Glenda, you're welcome. You are very, very welcome. I'm trying to take a break, but med surge is coming. Hey Ray, how you doing? Okay, what's that mean? Med surge is coming. Like, okay, winter is coming, girl. Like, if you don't take a break, you need to be strong for med surge. You know, you gotta rest up, rest your mind. You know, it's okay to look at lab values. It's okay to kind of get those ingrained, but like, just don't be so hard on yourself during this break because you went hard during the semester, and this is going to be a spring semester. You're going to have theory and clinicals, and it's med surge. You know, so it's my specialty. So it's a little bit of everything. So if you want to look over different things, go ahead, but don't consume yourself with studying for something because you don't even know like the syllabus unless they've already given it to you. I don't know. They didn't give us the syllabus beforehand. Like if we started school like on like the 5th or the 6th, we got it on like the 2nd or something. So you don't even know what you're trying to look for. But if I know that most of the med surge starts with like ABGs, acid base, and like fluid and electrolytes. So that would be smart to look over those things. But otherwise, please take a break. 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 Y'all have any more questions for tonight? I'm so excited to meet new people, new students that's starting. Y'all be encouraged. Y'all stay encouraged. Get ready. You can do it. You're not the first. You're not the last. People have gone before you. People are coming after you. I think a lot of times we do get caught up in social and media and like just an alternate reality. And you have like these preconceived notions. And just know that you are human. And you just kind of need to give yourself some grace too, okay? I shared my story, how I was in like my LPN last semester and had to do one class over, and I was devastated. I was embarrassed. I was all of that because like I was ready to be done. I knew I was going to take my NCLEX. I was going to make me some shmoney because I was tired of being a broke nursing student and wearing white scrubs and all that stuff. So I know I am very empathetic. So take a break. Take a break. You have to take care of yourself because you will go crazy trying to get through this nursing journey without taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Risa. God bless you too. And if there is nothing else to be said tonight, I won't be here Wednesday. I'm sorry. I gotta work. Gotta go take care of these folks. Okay? And I pray that y'all do well on your test, that you have fun with your family. I was very discouraged. I cried. Like, I know, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You can be in your feelings. You gotta be strong all the time. I hate that narrative too, that you always have to be strong. You know what I'm saying? You can be in your feelings, but just don't stay there. Get back up and go. Like, had I not done that class over, had I not shown back up in pajamas when I called my dean and like was like, hey, is there another way? Yeah, you can come today. Man, I skedaddled so fast across town. But hey, I made it. I got my syllabus. I got re-registered. I got up in there, got out of there, worked several years, went back for my RN. Like I got a story. So I mean, delay is not denial. Your path is not the same as everybody else's path. And like I said, it's okay because you're not the first and you're not the last. I promise you. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not afraid to tell people my experiences because I believe that your testimony will help somebody else. That's why you go through things. They tried to shut me up, y'all. Y'all seen that? No, just kidding. But yes, I believe in telling people what it is. Like I said, sometimes you get on here, and there's nothing wrong with the creators that's on here. But sometimes you just get lost in the illusion that everything is just peachy keen all the time, and it's not. And it's okay for it not to be okay all the time, or go, that way all the time. But just keep going. That's the thing. Just go. Go. Go, 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 go. All right, y'all. You're welcome. And I just want to just praise out and keep y'all covered during the break, during the week. Whoever has tests coming up, Lord, we thank you for this day. I thank you for your loving kindness, your mercy, your blessings, just for you being you. Thank you for all the nursing students and healthcare professional students who have come to this live, Lord. I thank you for the knowledge that was shared, for anxieties that were feared, for understanding that was gained. You said in all you're getting, get understanding. So we want to conquer this beast that is known as dimensional analysis and dosage calculations, Lord, so that they can reach their goals and be prudent nurses and take good care of your patients. And then in doing so, that your patients see your glory through them. We just want to pray for their safety, their mental health, their physical health, their spiritual health, Lord God. We ask that you just touch them in all aspects of their lives, their families, their children, their jobs now. We pray that during this holiday season that others give more than they take, and that somebody be blessed, Lord. I thank you for the blessing that you have given to me in order for me to have this platform, in order for me to share my knowledge as you have given it to me and to bless others. And I just thank you. We just pray for forgiveness, and we thank you for the blood that allows us to ask for that was so freely given to us. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Okay. And I will see y'all next Sunday. I'll try my best to kind of post something, some more breakdowns, because I'm not going to be here Wednesday night. And I will see y'all later, and y'all have a good week. Bye-bye.